Well, the problem is it does like it'll be like, are you using your external microphone for anything else? And I'm like, no, and it goes, okay, recording stop. It doesn't matter, guys. Y'all don't care to hearing about that. We got it going on over here. Nothing's
Oh,
messing up.
I forgot we were recording again. I'm over here
Logan,
staring off.
Logan, we are on a podcast. If y'all didn't know, he is 32 ounces of moonshine in.
Yeah, it is almost empty.
Damn, dude. What
Yeah,
would
I
you?
would love to go for a Dos Equis right now, dude. I could kill for one of
Could
those.
you kill a Dos? Could you go right now? I feel like in order to kill a Dos Equis, you need to be on a rooftop doing some construction with amigos.
All right. Nah, that's fucked up.
Come on, dude.
Nah, but
I thought this was a fun
if you
podcast.
if you ask like Mexicans, most of them don't even drink Dos
Yeah,
Equis.
they don't. They really don't drink Dos
I'm like,
Equis.
what
You
do
know
you
what they like?
mean?
No, you know what they like? They like those Modelo's, boy.
Modelo.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Modelo. Yeah, Modelo.
Is that your? Why am I getting a mix of Mexican with a
Mucho,
descent of
mucho
Asian?
bueno. Modelo mucho bueno.
What does that mean?
Very good.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Modelo
I'm
very
sorry.
good.
The muy bueno, you made it sound way harder than it did. You made that. You had some really fluent Spanish going out right there.
I've been working with a bunch of Mexicans.
Yes, I
They like
see
when I
that.
talk Spanish. They think it's so funny.
Yeah, because you know how retarded you probably sound. Because you know how like when they talk and they're like, "Hey, taco beer."
Well,
You pro
it's because like other people around me don't know how to speak Spanish, and I'm like, and I just start sounding like them, and they're like, what?
Dude, we got when I used to do landscape and hardscaping, I got really cool with one of the Mexicans. He was from Guatemala, and he'd been here for like 6 or 7 years. I think he was leaving again, and we started talking, and we just pulled out our phones and we started having the translator, and all we talked about was freaking tits. We literally were like, "You like big tits?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You like big tits?" I was like, "Yeah."
Jesus.
Yeah, we talked about tits. We talked about some tits, boy.
Oh man.
You had a story you were gonna tell me. You had
So
something that you were gonna. You were like,
yeah.
"Oh, I'm saving it for the podcast, bro."
So like, if you guys don't know, me and John were like big into Key and Pill.
Yes,
Like,
they're the funniest, dude. I don't care who you are. Their skits are hilarious.
I don't think anybody can top them. Like, they have some funny skits, and there's one skit that like it just like it was so weird how like I saw it in real life, but it was the Megan skit. Whenever
Oh,
they're
the one
walking down
where
the road,
yeah, the
he's like
dinner.
he's like
Yes,
Megan, I got your jacket. She's
I
like,
got your
no.
jacket. No.
Well, it was something like not exactly like it, but it was like very similar in a way. But so me and my coworker, we were sitting in the parking lot of I believe it was Tractor Supply because we were going to get some supplies for the job site.
Uh huh.
Well, we got there and he's like, "Well, before we go in, let me book a hotel so that way we have somewhere to sleep tonight." And I was like, "All right." So I'm just kind of sitting there and like out of nowhere, I look over and I hear this girl, she's screaming. She's like, no, no. And she's like, get back in the car, please. And just bawling her eyes out. Get back in the car, please. Get back in. Just
Wait,
screaming
she's
at him.
saying get back in the car.
Yeah, so she's screaming at him.
No.
And he's like, nah, get out of here. Leave me alone. She goes, and just lays on the horn. And like, I'm talking for a good minute. She's just holding this horn down, and he's looking around. I'm like, me and my coworker are just dying laughing. We're like, dude, I know he's embarrassed right now. This
Oh
guy's
my
going
god, the dude,
through it.
bro. You know, every time you feel it in your gut when your girl's at it like that. You're just like, I
Oh
will
my
do
god.
anything,
You're
please.
like,
You're
just
like,
shut
please,
up.
please, please.
Well, listen to this. So after about 10 to 15 minutes of this chick screaming at him, get back in, honking the horn, he finally goes, all right, gets back in the car. Guess who
So
gets out
wait,
of the
wait, wait.
car?
Was he pacing? Was he outside of the car?
Yeah, he was outside of the car. He was in front of the car and he was like calling somebody. He was like, leave me alone, shut up, and like calling somebody. And then he gets back in the car. So he's sitting in the passenger seat now, and she gets out the car. She's like,
Oh my god, dude!
she's like, I'm
No,
done with this. Walks away, and
I'm not doing it.
he like he says, screw that, gets in the driver's seat, and he starts following her. The worst part is we look in the back seat. There's a little car seat, and we're like, oh my god, there's a kid in the back.
Oh no, dude.
So we're sitting here watching this. She's like walking across the parking lot. He's following her with the car. He's like, get in the car. She's like, no.
Grab your jacket.
She's like, he's like, get in the car. And she's like, no. And eventually she like cuts a corner and walks to the Taco Bell that's like right, same parking lot, just like a little bit
Of
further
course,
away.
Taco Bell.
So then she gets to the Taco Bell. Well, he pulls around and he parks in the parking lot where he can still see her. So she walks to the front of the Taco Bell and walks like around the curve to where he can't see her. And he's just kind of sitting there in the car. And me and him are like, he goes, watch this. She's about to look back to see if he's like trying to come get her. Dude, I swear to God, I'm not even joking. She's so mad, and then she goes, looks back to see if he's coming. And eventually he did. He drove up there to the front of
You
the
had
Taco
to,
Bell. And he's like, come on, get in, stop.
bro. Have
And
you? Because you know that's how, you know how true that is.
it's so true. And she gets in. He drives around, parks in the parking lot. She gets back out, does it again. And then finally, after like 30 minutes of this going on, she finally gets in and they finally leave. I was like, bro, what Key and Peele skit is going on right now?
Dude, no, that wasn't. That was the most. Because and you watch the Key and Peele skit and you're like, dude, they're being so over exaggerated. That's not how it goes. And then you get in a situation, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like, dude, I love in the skit too where they're sitting there and she's like, she gets pissed, like, and she's like, and he's like, are you okay? She's like, yeah. She's like, don't worry about it. And he's like, no, Megan, like, are you okay? And she's like, no. And she's like, I'm done. And
She's like, pick up the sharded glass and kill him. I'm like, what?
hey, it reminds me when she's looking at the waitress. It reminds me of my mom when she's like, "You thought that it would be okay to come over here and say that to me?" Yeah. I'm like, "Yo, that is you." Yeah. There's
She's
some
like,
there's some battles you just can't win.
in that episode, he's like, she, she what? Megan is like, that's just how us waitresses talk to each
Yeah.
other.
Oh yeah. Hey, and then she's like, "Thank you," and she like looks at him, and then she goes, he's like, he's literally like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, that one is so funny. That one's top tier. I hope a lot of people who are watching this have watched that episode. If not, you better go watch it because that shit's
You're
fun.
not. Yeah, they want to get it. You have to. It's called. Just type in Key and Peele Megan, and you'll see there's multiple skits of it. And they're so good at getting into character. Like they're so good at the. I mean, he literally plays a whole female.
He does, yeah. He
Dude,
does.
that's like the I'm retired one. The dude is like he's like some like 20-year-old veteran that like has been out the game. Like, he was a war hero, but like they go back to get advice, and they're like, all right, we're gonna call. They're like, Decker, we need you to get. He's like, all right, I'll do it. They're like, no. They're like, no, no, no. We don't need you. He's like, no, I'll do it. They're like, Decker, you're way too old. He's like, okay, shoot me. They're like, I'm not gonna shoot you. He's like, gut shot, go. He catches the bullet. They're like, Decker, you're shot. He's like, I got the bullet.
And he's bleeding out.
Yeah, he's dying, and he's like, okay. He's like, do you need ambulance? He's like, no, I know this.
He's like, do it
He's like,
again.
yeah, he's like, this was a test for you. He was like, oh, the guy was like, he was like, Decker, no, he was like, we actually were asking for advice.
He's like, shoot me in the left arm.
He's like, deflected.
Spoke someone.
He's
Dude, I
like,
remember.
I didn't. He's like, I didn't deflect that because you shot my arm. You shot
I,
my other arm.
I remember when we first watched that. Me, you, and Reber were just dying
Dude,
laughing.
no. Me and Tyler sat on his computer chair for at least 6 hours. Dude, he showed me one time when we were in Turtle Creek. I don't know if you remember the Monty Python, that the
Oh
Holy
yeah.
Grail and the Monty Python. He showed me a video there, and it was like this. It was the dumbest video ever. It was of a dude on a horse with the thing, and he was far fucking away. Like, the camera showed the guy in the distance, like far away, and the people at the gate were like you could see him in the thing. They're like, this dude's far as fuck away. Like, why? Like, we're not worried about it. And then all of a sudden, it showed the thing, and he was right in front of me. He was like, ah! And he stabbed like everybody, and they died. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god, dude, he was always insane about finding some crazy
He
videos.
could, dude. He was the first person who showed me the. I said, I said,
Dude, that's so funny because that's so true. You're like, did you really say? You're like, I said, bitch, you better do them dishes. But you said bitch, so it's like, yup. All right, fuck me. Yep,
No,
whatever.
no, no. Dude, my whole brain, I was recollecting everything you just said right there. That it is 1,000% true, because if me and you were talking right here and our girls were right here, I don't know, me and you are we're, we pretty much speak our mind, but like to a degree, everyone knows how they are with a girl. But like when we're talking straight, like guy talk, we will kind of hit a little like, hey, yo, did she? You're like, but no, that's what you said though, and you're like, yeah.
So I wonder if everybody else has that telepathy of like me and you, how if we're together and we have somebody
Oh
that's
no,
speaking in lists or like
you're messed up. That's messed up. We okay. You're making it seem like we just make fun of anyone that doesn't talk normal.
we
That's
do.
no, that it can be. It can be. I just, bro, I can. We just, I pick up on things, and I know you see I know you see it too. So I immediately go to look for like, not an approval, but like more of like a, bro, are you fucking seeing this? Like,
Yeah, I look at you and you're already starting to laugh, and I'm like, oh my
okay, y'all.
god.
For example, y'all, let me give you. We went to an escape room in downtown Indianapolis,
Sorry if you ever
and
see this, whoever you were.
this person will never. You think? I don't think this person would ever. No. Anyway, that'd be hilarious. We get like these people. I killed myself because they were making. It wasn't even like that. That was the worst part. We go. So anyway, we go to this escape room, and we are getting prep. If anyone's ever been to one, you have the workers there prep you and tell you the rules and stuff. Well, oh my gosh. Well, they The guy or girl, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't tell you what it was. It was in the transitional phase. We're in downtown Indy. I don't. I guess that's a thing there. But he was definitely a guy, but he was in the
It was
transitional phase.
definitely a girl
Was it?
transitioning. Honestly, I'm certain it
I
was a
don't know,
girl.
dude. I don't. Either way, it doesn't matter. It was a he she, and
I don't know
that
what that
wasn't even what
was.
made us laugh. It started talking, and look, I had a speech impediment growing up. If you have anything different, that's on you. But this person had a very bad speech impediment, along with being a go
Along
along
with being
tranny.
not so perfect.
Oh my god, I couldn't say. And so he was explaining it, and when I tell you, me and Logan, we looked at each other and immediately started dying out laughing to the point to where the worker went silent, and our girlfriends were like, "I'm so sorry about it." We turned around. I literally turned around and
We
was like,
had to.
I was like, "It's my allergies." I was like, I don't." And then he was like, "Wait, something wrong? Is something wrong?" And I was like, "Oh my god, no."
It's just like stop talking, stop talking.
Please.
I can't.
And then finally they were like, "If you have any questions, please say." And I was like,
I said no more questions. Can we start?
"You like no more questions? Can we please fly?" And I was like, I'm way too high for this shit. I was geeked. I was like, I can't, I couldn't stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. Even in the room, I could not stop laughing.
We went back to that same place, by the way. I was hoping to get that same
Did
person.
you?
You went with me, you, Chloe,
Oh,
Sydney,
and Blake.
Blake, and Cam.
Yeah. I
But
thought you
this
were
time
saying
we
you
were
went in.
pretty hammered.
No, we went in. Yeah, it wasn't the same day, but it still was
I know
fun.
it's fun, but I
But
was hammered.
yeah, we were hammered. No, we didn't have the same. We didn't.
Like,
If you go back again, you might be a damn regular at this point.
probably, but we got to complete them all.
Yeah, we do. What was the first one we went to was the asylum. No,
Yeah,
no. Was it?
I think so. And the other one was what?
No, the first one. No, the first one we went to wasn't an asylum.
Yeah, it was. We were
I,
in the first room was like a straight jacket room.
oh yeah. The second one was the haunted house.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those rooms. Those things make you feel, bro. Some of them are you're like, dude, I'm touching the thing. I started just begging for hints. I was like, please, dear God, give me a hint.
What are you doing, Echo?
Sorry, guys, he's playing with his wiener.
Now my wiener dogs.
Hey, did you see
Yes.
that one? Hey, did you see? I don't know if you know, which I didn't know him, but I looked into him. He reminds me of the guy like you know who Clavicular is, Clav.
Yeah.
So he was like him. His name was Connor. He just passed away in Thailand from running from the cops. He drowned. He was a fellow Luxmaxer.
The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know, dude. I've been trying. I tried to research a little bit into it because it is viral, kind of. I mean, Luxmaxing is like I guess you like apparently hit your jaw with a hammer or something, and like you like,
Are
and
we
then
trying
you
to?
and then you and then you like dude, these people are doing anything and everything to look better. They think everything had to do with your looks. So they were like, bro. One dude was literally trying to become taller. He was like extending his bones.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine being like, yeah, what do you do for a living? Yeah, I'm a looks maxer.
That's insane, dude.
I'm a
All these people
dong.
that
I'm
all
a
these people
dong
that live in
maxer.
like these third world countries, dude, they literally live like the most freest life in the world.
I know. I
Like
know.
they just do some dumbass shit because they're just uneducated and they're dumb.
Damn, bro. Jesus Christ.
Dude, they are. Most of them are like they just don't know because they don't get any education. So like they're just non-educated and dumb. You know, like
Hey, shout out to all our freaking immigrant fans. Damn, way to fucking blow their fucking I mean, damn, dude, you just called
they
them
don't.
retarded.
The people I'm talking about have no computers, no social
No,
media or
no
anything.
computers, no.
Uh, uh, uh. Oh.
Hey, don't do that on camera.
Uh, uh, uh.
You said, yeah, those friggin' foreigners have no computers.
I didn't say foreigners. I said third world countries. I said third
Uh,
world countries, buddy.
I know. Well, I mean, are those not foreigners? Are those?
No, I mean, I'm not talking about every third world country. I'm talking about like the ones
What are you
that.
talking about? People in Memphis? What are you talking?
No, I said countries. We're not talking about Memphis.
Are you talking about the people in Minnesota who ain't got damn $5 to their name? The
I'm not talking about
Somalians?
Minnesota.
You talking about the Somalians?
I'm talking about outside of the United States.
Hey, what do you think about Iran posting uh, their their huge things? Their
Kill Trump and all American soldiers.
huh.
I mean,
I mean, we are bombing them, but it's
like, it's like,
what do we truly
sure,
know? What do we
I
know?
get
What?
your hate for the guy, but like, at the end of the day, it's like, what are you gonna do to stop our entire military force?
What are you gonna do about it, brother? I mean, yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you guys have
I
you have
know.
no power. The only thing you got are like, some firearms. That's about
Well,
it, buddy.
it's funny because Trump is a bully, and he's like that little brother that has the older brother that will kick your fucking ass. That's like talking so much shit, and you're like, God damn it, I can't say anything. His older brother will kick my ass.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Well, we're gonna talk back anyways." It's
Well,
like it's like a South Park like. It's
yeah,
like, Cartman, meh, meh, meh.
yeah,
And it's like,
dude,
nah.
we are. I can't. I've used that Facebook comment a few times. I'm like, we're in a live South Park episode. Blows up every time. I appreciate it. We are literally in a live South Park
Oh my god,
episode.
they killed Kenny. It's like, yeah, but
Yeah, we killed fucking a lot of Kennys.
I
But
just
people
don't
forget.
think.
Hey, people forget Obama was bombing weddings and shit. People
Yeah,
forget
like,
that shit.
I just don't think that like they like. I think they just underestimate. They're just so angry that they underestimate, and it's like, look, I get you're angry, but like you're what's the saying? You're
I mean, I'd probably be pretty
barking up the
pissed
wrong
too.
tree. You're climbing up the wrong mountain.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like you said, there's not. We have too much power.
Like,
Um,
there's nothing they could do to possibly stop us.
except send some
They don't have any nukes.
not nukes. I'm saying they'll send some undercovers in like a Walmart or something and blow it up.
Yeah, but that doesn't say they're going after like civilization people. Like, they're not going after
Civilians.
civilians. God, I'm just so China.
Civilization people like we're fucking farming on the land, dude. What are the Mayans?
They're not going after civilians. They're going after just military and Trump. Like,
Yeah, until you get, dude. I don't know. You got them crazy jihads that Ali Akbar.
I don't give a fuck. I can tell you this. All of, like,
Dude. You
we
would
can we could
manhandle a
take
fucking.
we could take Iran versus United States, and I'm just talking about an all-out fist war. Oh, we would fuck these shit out of them. They would have no fucking chance. I would
Dude,
fucking dude. I'd fucking
hey,
beat
no,
the
no, no,
shit
no, no,
out of
no, no,
them
no. Put
motherfuckers.
them boys, no, put them boys on Kingston Avenue and let them try to survive. Them boys will be nodding out before the fucking time comes.
They
Put
ain't
them
doing a
on King,
damn thing.
put them on Kingston Avenue, and I promise you, they ain't making it out of there. They'll get stuck there along the rest of the people. I mean, that's why though. That's why America's so hard to invade because, bro, imagine if you're like another country and you accidentally like you parachute into fucking West Virginia and you're like, what the fuck? And you're surrounded by a bunch of fucking guns and fucking country folk that are like, we've been waiting on this moment for 20 years. Thank you. We're about to blow your head off. That's
Or
why. That's
you
why.
you parachute into a gang area and it's just straight gangs and they
Oh
all
my
just
god, hey, can you imagine you parachute into freaking South Columbus for the 14-year-old with a switch? What you claiming?
yeah, dude. I
Dude,
mean, what's
15-year-olds
it
have
called?
switches
What's it called? Man, I forget the exits.
in Columbus.
Yeah,
Oh, Victory Drive.
yeah. They land on Victory Drive.
Bro, they land on Victory Drive. Yeah, they won't make. They'll be freaking buying 3.5s for $50 out there. They'll be like fucking. Oh my god, dude! Can you imagine that? Can you imagine they get down there and a 15-year-old's like, yeah, I'm gonna need all that. They're like, they don't even speak English. They're like, yeah, you're gonna have to come up on that. You're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm sorry, dude. I have a switch on it with an extended clip full of God knows what. Dude, we've had a murder like the last at least two a week, like the last 6 weeks here. 11-year-old just got killed by a
Yeah, I do.
17 by a
With
17
11
year
year
old
old
kid.
dude, Jesus
I
Christ,
don't know, by a 17-year-old kid.
talking that shit.
Dude, come on.
I
No, he
told
was.
I told you to stay in the house.
I mean, yeah, dude. Can you? I mean, that's why I will not, dude. Unless I see the dude with a beard. If it's a kid, I'm not. Dude, in Columbus, I'm not even kidding. There's a 50-50 chance they're about to dump an entire bullet magazine into your mouth. That's like you'd cut someone off in traffic here and honk at them wrong, and they're gonna empty a clip into your freaking truck.
Yeah, my road rage just calmed down a little bit, maybe.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you have Lakin riding in the damn front seat with you. Maybe that would have a little effect.
Front seat? Why would he be riding the front seat?
You said he drives into the driveway when you get home.
That's in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood gets wicked.
No, he always honks at people.
Dude, this dude's gonna. Can you imagine? Hey, can you imagine he honked and a guy got out and was like, "Who the fuck is honk?" And they like walk up on Lake and he's like, "Hey, mother."
So we were headed home today,
Uh huh.
and there's some guy out like walking, and he goes, "Hey, you get out of here! You get out of here!" I was like, "Oh
Oh,
my god,
Lakin
quit
did that.
pointing at him!" Yeah, dude, he goes nuts when he's driving,
What skin
and
color was he?
and then there's
What skin color was he?
what?
Okay, that's all right then.
And then we get down to the end of the road, and there's a guy, their son, and his pregnant wife or girlfriend, whatever she was.
His pregnant
And
son. You never
I'm
know. It's
like,
2026.
come on, just come across. And they're like, all right, thanks. Lakin goes, fucking lays on the horn. I'm like, I start laughing. I'm just like, sorry, like, he's laying on the horn here. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry, my 5-year-old son has complete road rage already. Oh, he's 6, isn't he?
He's 4.
Oh, my bad. 4. Jeez. Sorry, City.
Oh, come on, Echo. Oh,
Are you showing the fans your dog?
I guess since I tried to show him on like the first or second episode that we can't post.
Yeah, we can't, dude. It's so bad. I showed Chloe. It was so embarrassing. It's a night and day difference.
Well, they just don't get much love since I'm not home. Sydney's mean to him. Oh,
That's not fair.
I know. She's like, they're dogs. They need to be outside. I'm like, they're literally babies.
Dude, they're literal freaking baby weenies.
Oh, baby Mexicans. Like they don't need to be outside. They got long hair. It's too hot.
One thing I would like for the viewers to comment some stuff.
Yeah,
Comment
comment.
what comment what y'all want to hear. Comment what you think. Um, if you want more like stories, like I said, we're literally pulling this out my ass, out Logan's ass, braiding it up, and then turning it into verbal dialogue. So, like I said, we both have full time jobs. So, in all honesty, we're doing this for complete fun. But
Yeah, let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to see. I mean,
whoa, whoa, what are you?
not like that. No, not like
Yeah, come
that,
on,
bro. Come
dude.
on.
Oh, this isn't OnlyFans. Come on.
Come on.
Hey, but if y'all
But
are willing to, hey, if y'all are willing to pay money, I will show my dong.
oh, and if you're
I'm not joking
if
though.
you're ever in
20
Columbus,
bucks, I'll show
Georgia,
my dong.
if you're ever in Columbus, Georgia, go ahead and stop by my boy's restaurant, Mike and Ned's Barbecue. It's on Blackman Road. Go ahead and check
Hey,
them
shout
out.
out, shout out, shout out.
You know, they make good
Um,
barbecue over there. Don't be afraid to stop by.
yeah, I cook meat. I
I'm
cook
gonna be honest, I
meat all
wouldn't
the
be able
time.
to tell you because I've never been there.
Yeah,
Ah!
he's never been there. My best friend. He's never been there. He don't. He
Well,
doesn't support it.
in all honesty, I haven't been back to Columbus, Georgia in about 5 years.
That is nuts. I know. That does stink. But hey, y'all, we might have some crazy news in the future. You never know. So
Never
life
know.
gets crazy. Logan's actually moving to Alaska. So you move further away.
Dude, isn't that funny? That's what um my big boss said. He said, "What, you want to move to Alaska?" I said, "What? No,
I would have
not
been
even
like, fuck no, because
close."
if I joke around, y'all motherfuckers are gonna have me on a first flight down there or up
Yeah,
there.
I said I wanted to get out of the cold. I don't want to go back to the cold.
I said I didn't. I wanted to get out of the cold. I didn't want to become the cold. I didn't.
Exactly.
I didn't want to
I would be
become.
kind of cool though to live in
It would
Alaska.
be
I
cool
mean,
as fuck. It
the
would
cold
be.
would suck, but like I think the cool thing to experience, maybe not live there, but like to experience is like the where
The
it's like
day that
it
where it stays
doesn't
day.
it
Yeah.
stays day for a while and it stays
Yes,
night for a
me
while.
too, bro. I think that would be so. We should take a vacation out there.
I really want to go to Vegas.
Yeah, me too. I've never been.
Oh, you got to go. It's I don't know how it is now because I went when it was during COVID, so it's obviously not as many people and
Yeah, I'm sure
really
now it's.
relaxed, but
I'm sure now it's so gay. I'm sure it's got.
I'm sure. But I just want to go to the dunes. Like I want to like take a four wheeler
Me
and go to
too.
the dunes. Dude, that'd be sick. They got some good food there. I will say that they do have some good food.
We need to go. We need to. Me, you, and Reb need to go and have a guys trip.
That's where I'm going for the bachelor trip. So that's
I've
what
been
we're doing.
waiting. I've been trying to play. I have no clue when.
Dude, I've been
I
trying.
know. I
I
know. I know.
say I say by
What 2032? Jesus Christ.
no, it should be by like August, September next year
Okay. Okay.
would be my ideal goal.
Well, geez, we're gonna have my bachelors before then.
Probably.
No, it'll probably be all around. Watch it be around the same time we go back to back. The ladies are like, you can't go for a month. We're like,
Yes, we
nah, it works
can.
out. Yeah, it works out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just like I really like the gambling in Vegas. I think that was really fun because maybe I had a good experience where I actually won money.
Yeah.
But the food was pretty good too. Like it didn't matter where you went. It could be fast food, it could be
Well,
restaurant style food. It was all
I think
good.
if we got like if we go to a place and our room is in where the casino's at, and all we can just walk around and go
Well,
wherever.
that's every hotel. They're all
Well, yeah,
casinos.
and I obviously would like to spend some money. That would be fun as fuck. I mean, it might turn into the Hangover Part 4.
It might.
Me, can you, dude, come on, me and you in Vegas, am I making it out? 50-50 chance, in all honesty.
That's all we ask. That's all we
That's all
ask.
that, hey, as long as I have a fighting chance, that's all that matters.
But it was it was great. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I was like, damn, dude. I'm like, it must have been amazing. It blew your mind off.
Now, the last time I did go, it was for a week, and man, it felt like a long ass week. Like,
Did it? I haven't been on a vacation for longer than 3 days in probably 2, 3 years.
I mean that. I mean, no, that wasn't the last time. The last time I went on vacation was Rever's wedding, and that was fucking what? I feel like it was 4 or 5
That was
years ago.
fun. Yeah, that we definitely got lost in a few different dimensions while we were there. But
We did.
you got burnt. You got so burnt.
It was the first day. I was like, I remember dude, I was so fucked up. I was like, nah, I don't need a sunscreen. It ain't even that hot out here.
Bro, you look like Larry the Lobster. I literally could not stop laughing at
I
you.
was so burnt, dude. It hurt so
You
bad.
kept saying I can't go back out, and I was like, Logan, we're on day one. I'm like, you have to go back out. You were like, I'm not leaving the room. I was like, Logan, you have to.
And then we had bed bugs.
Did we?
I don't know. I know somebody did that was down in the lobby, but I was like, that probably sounds about right because when I chose this place, it looked good in the
Bro.
pictures, but then it
Oh
wasn't
my
what
god.
it
Hey, the only cool thing was that little like
beach area.
the sewage beach area we had. We could just get fucked up out there and then smoke weed in the room.
Oh yeah, it was nice,
I
but it was
remember
not nice.
I was like, should we smoke in here? And you were like, fuck it, this place sucks. Let's just fucking smoke. You were like, open the door. This place is a fucking shit show. You're like, we're smoking in here.
Yeah, dude, that place fucking sucked. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? How are you gonna
You said,
post?
I remember we drove by it. We were like, no, that's not it. And then we pulled in, and you're like, I think this is the fucking place.
I was like, no way, bro. What the
But they
hell?
had like that odd. They had like the breakfast set up, but you had to go through a restaurant to get it. Remember?
Oh
And,
yeah,
and we were like, "Is this?" We were like, "Is this place open?" We were like, "What?"
dude, that place was weird. I was like, yeah, we'll never come back here.
Yeah, but the only thing was, it was 2 minutes away from the public beach.
Yeah. Well, good news is now when I book hotels, I basically build up points so that way if we ever go on vacation, I basically get a free hotel.
Yeah, you can. You won't be staying in the La Quinta.
Yeah, that's for sure. But all right, well,
That's we
that's a
got
wrap
pretty
for
close
this
to an
episode.
hour. Yeah, I was gonna say we're almost. I'll edit the other one because it's I think like 13 minutes.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, pretty solid episode. Another one in the books. I'm gonna go.
it's number 8. We
I'm gonna
got a
go
lot
dry.
more.
I'm gonna go dry hump my girl until she gives in to giving me some action. So
Before we head out, whoever's has ever watched this far into this episode, eventually we're going to be looking for some people to come on board and
oh, guess
be a
yes, yeah, yeah,
guest,
yeah.
and
We are looking for
we're
guests to
not
spice
asking
it
for
up a little
long.
bit.
It could be, maybe 15 minutes, maybe less,
Yeah,
however
and
long
all
you're
we're
wanting to be
looking,
on, but
all you
we're
gotta
just
do is
looking.
pay us $100. That's it. That's all we're looking for is a hundred
Yeah,
bucks.
and that's each,
Yeah,
not just one
not
time, just each. It's just a
just
little simple
each.
$200, nothing
Also, you have
big.
to provide Logan's kids their schooling, but
Yeah, like I mean, it's only $500 each kid, so I mean, really, it's not that much,
it's you're
just
looking at about $1,100. Not bad.
not bad. I mean, $1,100, anybody can do that. Stop being stingy. Just bring it on over.
I mean, come on. I didn't have to sell my body for this mic. What are y'all talking about?
Exactly. Like, come on, guys. But all right, well, until next time on Errors of '98, we'll
We will
kick
see
it
y'all.
off.
So-